every night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Bird, and it's Price in at the 2 spot. Dixon is out there with Christie. Then it's Williams, and it's Larson in at the center. Well, this season, Clark, is still very, very young. How much do you take away from these first handful of games of a season?
I think you can take away quite a bit as a whole organization. You know, the front office execs are already thinking about how the team can do better, where they might be able to make moves to improve the squad, as are the coaches. So I think these games are important and valuable.
Here's Aguilar, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Here's Dixon. His last outing, he had 8 points. And here comes the break by himself. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Jones checked in for Christie.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Dixon. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. A finish. Oh, wow, man. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Your Breakers dance crew.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Intercepted. Seconds left. Drives to the hoop.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential. And so far, through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
So on the floor for the Wildcats. They've got Price, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Here are the Wildcats. A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's Aguilar, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Now, here's Ty, guarded by Price. Harden sets the pick for Jones. Pass to Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Let's go. Harden, and it's Bird with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Aguilar, and he jams it with authority.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Wildcats. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Wildcats.
Everything they touch on the offense.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Hudgens. He has yet to score. We've got Williams. Christie is out there with Dixon. And it's Hudgens in at the 2-guard. Pass to Williams. They set the pick. Price with the block. And they'll keep possession. Here's Christie. Here's Dixon. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats.
Wildcats ball.
On Tuesday. Then on Saturday. So on the floor for the Wildcats. They've got Bird, and it's Hayward in at the 3.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Williams. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Burton grabs the miss. Burton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Aguilar, and he goes in for the dunk.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Here's Hudgens. No scoring in this one.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Knocked loose.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams with the ball. Here's Dixon. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Wildcats delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. it adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jones is out there with Todd. Then it's Russell. And it's Harden in at the center, locking down the middle. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Wildcats.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
The shot by Williams, no good. Here are the Wildcats. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Christie. Here's Aguilar. Yep, it's good.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
So we see the Wildcats get the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew.